The Shining Light.
The year 591 AD in Mecca was just like all the dark years that had preceded it. Life was trivial, absurd, and full of the confusions of pre-Islamic paganism. Muhammad, may peace and blessing be upon him, was 20 years old, as pure, decent, and clever as it was possible to be. He hadn't let the devil find a way to his heart. His youth was well protected from sins, since Allah had protected him and took care of him, preparing him for the heavenly message he would carry to the whole world. Our holy prophet, may peace and blessings be upon him, grew up with his own people in Mecca. Then, in his youth, he worked as a shepherd.
Allah allowed Rasulullah, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, to work as a shepherd. Do you know the wisdom behind that? By doing so, Rasulullah stayed away from the corrupt atmosphere of Mecca. He had the opportunity for reflection, contemplation, and patience, and that was entirely Allah's plan, to prepare him for the heavy trust and the great message that was awaiting him. He spent his youth preserved from all evil.
People's trust in him grew more and more. He was faithful, trustworthy, and honest about his work in commerce and trade. When Khadijah, daughter of Khuwaylid, who was honorable, rich, and had her own business in commerce, heard about Muhammad's faithfulness, honesty, and high morality, she offered him a job to take charge of her business and go to Syria on a trading mission. Allah's messenger, may peace and blessing be upon him, accepted. Khadijah's servant, Maysara, went with him. When Maysara returned to Khadijah from that trip, he told her of what he had seen of Muhammad's high morality and goodness. And Khadijah, may Allah be pleased with her, saw that there was more blessing upon her money when Muhammad traded with it than there had ever been. She had formerly refused to marry the heads of tribes. But she believed that Muhammad was the right man to whom she could entrust her money and herself, after what she had come to know about his morality, brightness, and honesty. She offered him marriage through her friend Nafisa, and he accepted. He asked his uncles to propose to her for him. So his uncles, Hamza and Abu Talib, went with him to meet her uncle Amr, son of Asad, who praised him. The Prophet, may peace and blessing be upon him, was then 25 years old. The Prophet had all his children from Khadijah, may Allah be pleased with her, except Ibrahim. She first gave birth to Al-Qasim, then Zainab, Ruqayya, Kulthum, Fatima, and Abdullah. His two sons, Al-Qasim and Abdullah, died young. But all the girls lived to see Islam. They became Muslims and emigrated.
Do you know that Khadijah, may Allah be pleased with her, was a Hanafi, which means that she worshipped only one God. Before Islam, Khadijah, may Allah be pleased with her, had never worshipped an idol, and she disapproved of the fact that the people of Mecca worshipped the idols.
Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, became famous amongst the people for his honesty and wisdom. So much so that they even used to go to him as a judge to solve their disagreements. After the rebuilding of the Holy Kaaba, the tribes disagreed on which of them would have the honor of putting the black stone in its place. When they appealed to him for a solution, he put the stone on a cloak which each of the tribe carried from one side, so that they all would have the honor. Even though his childhood and youth were tough, the patient and devoted orphan, may peace and blessings be upon him, was the example that we should all take for our lives.